Hi, I'm back. It's still day 2 of our stem cell infusion adventure. Elijah's had his Thiotepa, and it was started about 11 o'clock this morning. And it's a 2-hour chemo every day for the next 3 days, it's for 3 days. And then he'll have different chemos coming after this. Anyway, it's made him feel pretty sick. He's not feeling very well. He's feeling pretty nauseous. They've given him Benadryl. See how his tummy reacts to it. He feels like he's had to throw up a few times, but he hasn't. He's sleeping right now in my lap. It's because he wants mommy by his side. Anyway, his throat does hurt a little bit. He's coughing, and this kind of chemo does produce mouth sores, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was any in his throat. I had a dietitian come by to teach me on how he needs to eat during the stem cell. It's called stem cell transplant diet. So I'm just gonna quickly go over what he's allowed to eat and what he's not allowed to eat. There's about 3 pages. It's kind of long, so I'll just say some of the most important stuff. I kind of find it funny that he's basically not allowed to eat some of the good foods that we eat, and he's allowed to eat some of the junk foods, as long as they're not processed or have dairy in it. Like, he can't have any dairy. Everything has to be lactose-free or soy. As far as meats go, obviously no raw or uncooked. I don't give him that anyway. No pickled fish. Yum. Let's see. He's allowed to eat well-cooked or canned meats. How about some Spam, everybody? We've got beef, pork, lamb, ham, bacon, sausage, and hot dogs. Yum! He can't have sushi, raw fish, no undercooked eggs, or even products containing raw eggs. Farm fresh or unpasteurized eggs. So he can't have anything fresh, basically. Everything has to be canned or well cooked. As far as pizza goes, if he's going to have pizza, it's got to be lactose-free cheese. He's allowed to have pepperoni and sausage on it. No restaurant pizza, no frozen pizzas. Fresh vegetable added to pizzas. He can't have fresh vegetables on them. Spices and herbs, it depends on the spices and herbs, and most of them he cannot have. And let's see, Asians, we don't really eat Asians. Mexican, we don't eat too many Mexicans. He is allowed to have rice, but no fresh lettuce or tomatoes, no homemade tortillas, no sour cream. He's allowed to eat beans. He cannot have any, I'm going to repeat this again, fresh vegetables, which I've been trying to get him to eat. No lettuce, tomatoes, onions, peppers, sprouts. Commercially packaged cheese such as mild or medium cheddar, mozzarella, Swiss Parmesan, Monterey Jack, American. He's allowed to have prepackaged bagels, muffins, or English muffins. It's okay. He likes breads. The vegetables that he does have to be bottled or canned. Canned, or thoroughly cooked vegetables. They just can't be raw. So if I boil them or something, he can have them. No uncooked or raw grains, no homemade breads, no homemade cookies, no homemade muffins. He can have prepackaged bagels, muffins, or English muffins. All pasta, rice, or other grains that have to be cooked. And as far as cereal goes, no dried fruits in the cereals, and they have to be cooked. Like Frosted Flakes and Cheerios, that's okay. He cannot have raw fruits. Can't have nuts or seeds or anything with seed oil in it. Can't have dry fruits or raw peanut butter. As far as snacks goes, check this out. This is the part I was talking about. It's kind of confusing. He's allowed to have Cheerios, chips, Pop-Tarts, Easy Mac, and I think they're talking about like mac and cheese as long as it's lactose free. Gummy snacks, crackers, popcorn, chocolate, gum and candy, and fruit roll-ups. He's not allowed to have fresh fruits or fresh vegetables or bin candy. Anyway, He can't have any well water. He can't have any tap water. No fountain drinks. No ice from the ice machines. He's allowed to have bottled water or canned or bottled powder drinks. And we've came up with him drinking a lot of Pediasures. He likes Pediasures. They are lactose free, so he's going to be able to have Pediasures. That'll kind of replace most of the non-eating foods that he can't eat. Salt and pepper is okay to have. Regular oil or shortening he can have. He cannot have fresh salad dressing, uncooked herbs, spices, or pepper. No raw, unpasteurized honey. We don't eat that anyway. Gross. Anyway, that's just a couple of named things that he's not allowed to eat. And I've done about 3 pages of what he's not allowed to eat. So this is our stem cell diet. We've been given additional foods, diets. They'll give us menus of what he can and cannot eat. Sometimes on these, let me see if I can find it, like this one. This one, if you could see it, if you could see the ones in bold lettering, those are the ones he cannot have, but the ones in regular lettering he can have. So they've given us several different kinds of menus we can choose from, which is pretty good for me if I want to eat something and he won't eat it. You know, same thing goes for this menu. This is a 3-page menu of food. So anyway, that's what's going on right now for day number 2, and we'll check back in later. Thank you.